Hello, 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 my beloved souls. How are you? Thank you for joining me. So I wanted to jump in. I don't even know what that word means. I wanted to jump on and get a update for the collective from this beautiful Lionsgate. That's so funny that I'm just making up words. Anyway, so thank you, my beautiful souls, for being here. Thank you for my beautiful team of light for helping. So some of you are hearing messages from spirit are going to be connecting more with your ancestors and with the other side of the realm. I love that. I am a clear channel for messages from spirit. Many of you have begun channeling, right? And so maybe you're stepping out into the front as like a channeler. Some of you are seeing signs from your ancestors. You're seeing feathers, you're seeing coins. You might smell like there's scent somewhere. You just hear a sound. You walk by somewhere, you swear you hear the voice. And you thought you saw them out the corner of your eye. It's your ancestors just like kind of like showing up and being like, hey, photos, and thought it was like anomalies. And they're not. These are your ancestors and your angels letting you know that they're around. All right. So if that hasn't already been happening, that's going to be happening for a lot of you soon, which is really cool. I actually just had a call about that from someone today. So I know that's happening out there. Oh, I love it. Exceeding expectations. Look at her. She's standing on top of the world. I soar into my excellence. I love that. So many of you are channeling messages from the divine and using that to help with the collective. And some of you are just really using this energy of manifestation and this Lionsgate portal and this Leo new moon to really just know what you want and go for it. To feel good about yourself, right? You're dreaming big. You're taking a chance on yourself. I love it. I love it. I love it. I love it. Pull one more from here, and then we're going to pull a Work Your Light deck to the Gateway Oracle. Listening with your heart. We've had big heart chakra activations going on, right? Just really expanding our whole heart chakra and really coming into love and coming into not just love for others, but coming into love for ourselves, right? Really falling in love with ourselves, really looking at all the different aspects of ourselves and the things that have come up during this time, right? We've been getting triggered. We've been guided to heal. We've been having to reevaluate our relationships with ourselves, our relationships with our people have been seeking answers. And you've been guided to go within, right? And now that you're going within, and now that you're trusting in your higher self, and now that you're trusting in the guidance you're receiving, you're going to start to see really magnificent changes in your life. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. You're being guided to trust your intuitive self, right? Trust your innate being. Trust the you that knows and is always connected to source. You're going to be standing on top of the wall, and yeah, you can do it. And yeah, you should dream big, and you should want better for yourself because you absolutely deserve it. And know that you got a whole team of light just surrounding you and supporting you during this time. So if you need clarity, if you need guidance, if you need support, if you're not feeling strong, just call out to your angels, right? Call out to the guides, call out to your ancestors, your galactic star family, the ascended masters. They're all here to support you at this time and give you the courage that you need to move forward, give you the love that you need to move forward, give you the oh. Awakening. Look at that. Energetic upgrades, right? A new way of being, integration. Powerful stuff going on. Powerful stuff. We've had big human resonance going up, and we've had a lot of light codes coming in, and people dealing with a lot of ascension symptoms, right? You're either like exhausted and kind of feel like you can't even keep your eyes open, or you're just like wired, or people have been clearing out their solar plexus, right? Like having like gas or diarrhea or upset stomach, the coughing, the choking, the clearing out of the throat chakra. Like the different things are happening for each and every one of you as you're going through this process, as you're awakening, as you're stepping into your new self. And many of you are also doing astral projection, right? You're not sleeping much at night because you're doing a lot in the astral realm. So even though in the physical sense you might be sleeping in the astral sense, you're all over the place, and you're waking up and you're tired, and you're like, what the hell? I was in bed for 8 hours. Why do I feel like I haven't gotten a wink of sleep? And it's because you haven't, right? You're out here awakening and doing other stuff in the other dimensions, and you're coming back to earth and grounding it in and really helping to awaken the collective, helping to raise the vibration of the planet. It's freaking amazing and beautiful. And keep it up. Keep it up. You're already doing it, so you might as well just rock it out. And during this time of integration, it's really important to stay grounded and hydrated. I cannot stress grounded. The more you can get out in nature, the better. All right, one card. So it's going to do one more, but evidently it's two. Boundaries. Where do you need to establish better boundaries? We just talked about like the triggering, right? And the healing. A lot has come up, triggers and healing, for this reason, to let us know where we need to stand in our truth, where we need to stand in our power, where we need to set boundaries, right? Really healthy boundaries, because there's a difference between boundaries and walls, right? Walls not only block everybody out, but they also block us in. But boundaries allow us to use discernment as to who we're giving our energy to, right? Who we're sharing our time with. And we're standing in our truth, and we're standing in our yeses, and we're standing in our no's, and we're standing in our power, and we're okay with self-love, that we can unconditionally love ourselves and the collective, right? It's powerful. And then we got the crumbling. Ooh, what are you clinging on to? Right back to that energy of triggering and healing. It's time for you to release it. A lot of old paradigms are shifting, right? And a lot of old belief structures are falling away at the wayside. And it kind of feels like the world is like falling apart, right? The rug's getting pulled from under your feet. But these things are coming up because you're supposed to heal them. They're coming up for your awareness, right? So how long are you going to hold on to the pain of the past? How long are you going to hold on to that belief system that isn't serving you any longer? It may have served you at some point in that time, in that paradigm, but it's not serving you now, because now, as we're going through this awakening, now as you're stepping into your future, now as we're in this high vibrational energy, those old belief systems are not going to work anymore. Those distorted belief systems and patterns that told yourself that, you know, poverty is a thing and lack is a thing, and you're not. And I know many people are many people are comfortable with their affliction, right? Like you've been in a pattern of illness or pain or trauma or just abuse for so long that you don't understand that you are divine, and that thing does not define you. That thing may have happened to you, but that does not have to be your truth anymore. You don't have to be that pain. You don't have to be that lie. You don't have to be that lack of love. You don't have to be that person that's treated like a doormat. You don't have to be that person that isn't respected in their relationship. You don't have to be the person that's not heard at work. Like that does not have to be your truth. Your truth is that you're exceptional, and that you're a child of God, and that you're divine, and that you're luminous, and that you're deserving. And you do deserve abundance, and an abundance of health, an abundance of wealth, an abundance of wisdom. You absolutely deserve to have a life in which it feels good to you every day. And yeah, there'll be moments where things happen, but there'll be moments. They won't be your life. It's not going to be like yesterday was such a bad day because something happened around lunch. It's going to be like somebody tried to blow my lunch, but other than that, I had a good day, right? Because you're shifting out and you're seeing the perspective, and you're realizing those little things are little things. And the little things to come up, and you get to shift your perspective on it, right? You get to look at it and be like, is it that serious? Because 9 times out of 10, is it really that serious? It's really just like how we're thinking about it. Like, is it that serious? Is it going to matter next week, 5 months, 5 years from now? Like, really, do I need to hold on to this energy anymore? Move on, because I'm sure the other person has moved on. And leave. Oh my gosh. You go first. The universe will catch you. You go first. The universe will catch you. I love this. It's kind of like the phrase, do what you can and God will do what you can't, right? Like it's up to you to have the faith and the courage to dream big, to set the intention for these manifestations, and to trust in the guidance that you're getting from your heart, from your team of light, right? Your ancestors, your spirit guides, and to follow through with it. And to realize that in the new world that you want, you can't bring the old stuff with you. You have to leave the baggage behind. So you're standing at a bridge right now. You're standing at the bridge of your truth. You're standing at the bridge of your joy. You're standing at the bridge of your happily ever after. And you have a decision to make at this bridge. Do you leave the baggage and cross the bridge, or do you keep the baggage and go back to where you've always been? Right now, the universe is supporting you to go forward, right? Take the leap of faith. Like, believe that you'll be standing on top of the world, because you absolutely can. You can have everything that you really want. And you have a ton of support and guidance around you. Like, look at the signs that you're receiving, right? Like, get really clear. Whenever I'm unsure about something or I want clarity, so that I know that I'm not just using my ego to want to make it happen. You know what I mean? Like, make the sign to me 3 times clearly, and I'll know. And I can give them a specific sign, like, hey, angels, if I'm supposed to go to New York this weekend, let me see a blue feather 3 times. And if I should go to San Diego this weekend, let me see a yellow feather 3 times. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And so it is. And then I just rock out and I just let it happen. And then as the day goes on, I'll get my answer, and and I might see all different types of feathers throughout the day, but I will see my blue and I will see my yellow. They will always give you the signs that you're looking for if you ask with clarity, right? Be really clear. Like, is this the right move for me? Like, will this serve my highest good? Will this serve the highest good of me and my family if this is what I do? You can use a pendulum, you can ask for a sign, you can go into prayer and meditation. There's so many ways. Like, the universe is always talking to us. Our higher self is always trying to get through. It's our ego mind that we have to quiet down. So during this time, as you're shifting, remember to tap into your heart, right? Like, get still, get quiet, see how you feel. Ask the universe for signs and clarity if that's what you need at this time. And trust in the things that are in your heart. Trust and believe in the fact that, yes, happily ever after can be my life. Yes, I do deserve good things. Yes, I am worthy of having everything I want. Like, trust in that. Because right now, the universe is like on steroids in the amount of energy that's there backing you and supporting you. So freaking take it. Take the blessing and run with it. That's all I'm saying. Anyway, I love you. God loves you. Angels surround you. Have the most amazing, amazing, amazing week. And I'll see you soon. Later.